Stories and Documentary Network. In the heart of the Deccan Plateau, where the winds whisper tales of a bygone era, the Gol Gumbaz rises like a sentinel, etching its silhouette against the azure sky. This architectural masterpiece, situated in the historic city of Bijapur, Karnataka, transcends the boundaries of time, inviting us to unravel the stories embedded in its stone walls. As we embark on this journey of discovery, it is imperative to set the stage by delving into the Gol Gumbaz's location and its profound historical context. Bijapur, nestled in the northern part of Karnataka, became the capital of the Adil Shahi Sultanate in the 15th century, under the visionary rule of Adil Shah. The Adil Shahi dynasty, a formidable force in the annals of Indian history, emerged during a period of political upheaval in the Deccan region. Their ascendancy marked a significant chapter, blending the grandeur of Persian and Islamic influences with the indigenous cultural fabric of the Deccan. The Gol Gumbaz, erected during the zenith of the Adil Shahi dynasty in the 17th century, stands as a testament to the architectural prowess and cultural amalgamation that defined this era. This imposing mausoleum, commissioned by the seventh ruler, Mohammed Adil Shah, reflects not only the power and opulence of the dynasty but also a confluence of artistic influences that were shaping the Deccan landscape. The Adil Shahi dynasty, known for its patronage of art, literature, and architecture, played a pivotal role in transforming Bijapur into a cultural and political epicenter. The city became a melting pot of diverse influences, fostering an environment where art and intellect flourished. Against this backdrop, the Gol Gumbaz emerged as the crowning jewel, symbolizing the zenith of Deccani architecture and the pinnacle of the dynasty's legacy. As we gaze upon the Gol Gumbaz, its sheer magnitude and architectural sophistication beckon us to comprehend the historical tapestry woven into its walls. The mausoleum, with its iconic dome and four soaring minarets, rises like a beacon, echoing the glory of a dynasty that left an indelible mark on the Deccan landscape. Within these walls, secrets of courtly intrigues, cultural exchange, and artistic brilliance are waiting to be unraveled. In the annals of the Deccan, the rise of the Adil Shahi dynasty emerges as a pivotal chapter, steeped in the complexities of political dynamics and cultural ferment. The 15th century witnessed a shifting tapestry of power, with the Bahmani Sultanate, once a formidable force, beginning to fracture. In this tumultuous environment, Adil Shah, an ambitious and astute military commander, seized the moment. The political climate of the Deccan, characterized by internal strife and external threats, provided the ideal backdrop for the rise of a new dynasty. Adil Shah's ascent to power in 1489 marked the establishment of the Adil Shahi Sultanate, with Bijapur as its capital. The dynasty, of Turkic origin, quickly asserted its dominance over a region rife with political instability. The Adil Shahis, known for their military acumen and diplomatic finesse, not only navigated through the complexities of Deccan politics but also contributed significantly to the cultural fabric of the region. As patrons of art and architecture, the Adil Shahis initiated a cultural renaissance that resonated far beyond the confines of their empire. The Deccan, once a confluence of diverse influences, saw a harmonious blend of Persian, Islamic, and indigenous styles under their rule. This cultural synthesis found its zenith in the architectural marvels that dotted the landscape, with the Gol Gumbaz standing as the magnum opus of their creative endeavors. At the helm of the Adil Shahi dynasty during the early 17th century, Mohammed Adil Shah emerged as a visionary ruler whose legacy is indelibly imprinted on Bijapur's cultural and architectural tapestry. His reign from 1627 to 1657 marked a period of unparalleled growth and artistic efflorescence for the city. Mohammed Adil Shah's vision for Bijapur extended beyond political stability. He aspired to transform it into a cultural and intellectual haven. His patronage of the arts, literature, and architecture transformed the city into a vibrant center of creativity. Among his many ambitious projects, none would echo louder through time than the Gol Gumbaz. The Gol Gumbaz, envisioned as a mausoleum for Mohammed Adil Shah himself, encapsulated the grandeur and opulence of his reign. The mausoleum's design, attributed to the architect Yaqut of Dabul, reflects a sophisticated amalgamation of Islamic and Persian architectural elements. The majestic dome, with a diameter of 44 meters, stands as an engineering marvel and a testament to the architectural ingenuity of the time. Islamic and Persian influences during Mohammed Adil Shah's reign permeated every facet of Bijapur's architecture. The cityscape transformed with the construction of palaces, mosques, and civic structures that bore the indelible stamp of these cultural influences. The Ibrahim Ruza, another architectural gem commissioned by the Sultan, showcases intricate calligraphy, geometric patterns, and decorative elements that epitomize the synthesis of artistic traditions during this period. The Gol Gumbaz, however, stood as the crowning achievement. Its towering minarets, reminiscent of Persian influences, and the bulbous dome, a hallmark of Islamic architecture, blended seamlessly with the Deccani aesthetic. The mausoleum became a symbol of Mohammed Adil Shah's commitment to fostering a cultural legacy that transcended his temporal rule. The Gol Gumbaz stands as a colossal testament to the architectural genius of its time, its design and layout embodying a synthesis of diverse influences. The mausoleum, constructed during the reign of Mohammed Adil Shah, is an exemplary representation of Deccani, Persian, and Islamic architectural styles. The external facade of the Gol Gumbaz is marked by 4 massive octagonal minarets, each reaching a height of over 50 meters. These minarets not only serve as aesthetic elements but also provide structural support to the central dome. The square base of the structure gradually transforms into an octagon as it rises, showcasing a geometric precision that is characteristic of Islamic architecture. At the heart of the Gol Gumbaz lies its most iconic feature, the colossal dome with a diameter of 44 meters, making it the second largest dome in the world after the Pantheon in Rome. This dome, constructed without any internal support structures, is a marvel of engineering ingenuity. The precision of its construction, coupled with the material choices, allowed for the creation of a dome that seemingly defies gravity. The massive scale of the Gol Gumbaz is not merely an architectural feat, it is a statement of the Adil Shahi dynasty's prowess and ambition. The interior layout of the Gol Gumbaz is equally captivating. As one enters the mausoleum, a vast square chamber unfolds, surrounded by a gallery that offers panoramic views of the city. The space is adorned with arched alcoves and intricately carved columns, showcasing a fusion of Persian and Deccani design elements. The sheer size of the central chamber, complemented by the soaring dome above, imparts a sense of grandeur that befits the mausoleum's purpose. The central dome, with its elegant curvature, dominates the visual landscape of the Gol Gumbaz. Its internal and external surfaces are adorned with intricate geometric patterns and calligraphic inscriptions from the Quran. The play of light and shadow on these embellishments adds a dynamic quality to the dome's aesthetics. The precision in the geometric patterns is not merely decorative. It reflects the mathematical sophistication employed by the architects of the time. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Gol Gumbaz is the Whispering Gallery, an architectural marvel that adds an element of mystery and fascination to the mausoleum. This gallery is a circular balcony that runs around the interior of the dome, approximately halfway up its height. What makes it extraordinary is its acoustic properties. The construction of the dome, coupled with the gallery's position, creates a unique acoustic phenomenon. Even the faintest sound made near the gallery's inner wall is reflected and amplified along its curvature. This allows a whisper made on one side of the gallery to be clearly audible on the opposite side, approximately 37 meters away. The phenomenon is so pronounced that it is said a gentle whisper can be heard across the entire 44-meter diameter of the dome. This acoustic wonder has given rise to numerous anecdotes and legends. Locals recount tales of secret conversations held within the Gol Gumbaz during the rule of the Adil Shahis. The Whispering Gallery, it is said, was used for confidential discussions, adding an element of intrigue to the already enigmatic mausoleum. The unique acoustic properties have also spawned myths, with some attributing supernatural explanations to the phenomenon, further enhancing the Gol Gumbaz's mystique. Stepping beyond the architectural marvels of the exterior and the intriguing Whispering Gallery, the interior of the Gol Gumbaz unveils a chamber of solemnity and grace. The mausoleum serves as the final resting place for Mohammed Adil Shah, his wives, his mistress Ramba, and other notable personalities from the Adil Shahi dynasty. The central chamber houses the cenotaph of Mohammed Adil Shah, an intricately carved black basalt structure adorned with Persian inscriptions. It is important to note that the actual tomb lies in a crypt below the central chamber. Surrounding the central cenotaph are the tombs of the other royal family members, creating a symmetrical layout within the mausoleum. The interior is adorned with exquisite ornamentation, including intricate stucco work, calligraphy, and geometric patterns that reflect the artistic richness of the period. The inscriptions from the Quran and the names of the occupants are elegantly incorporated into the design, creating a sacred ambiance within the mausoleum. Symbolism is deeply embedded in the Gol Gumbaz's architecture and decoration. The geometric patterns, common in Islamic art, symbolize the perfection and unity inherent in the divine order. The calligraphy, meticulously executed, not only serves an aesthetic purpose but also imparts a spiritual dimension to the mausoleum. The choice of black basalt for the cenotaphs, in contrast to the white marble commonly used in Mughal architecture, reflects the distinct identity of the Deccani style. As visitors traverse the hallowed space of the Gol Gumbaz, they are not only witnessing a mausoleum but stepping into a sanctuary where architecture, art, and spirituality converge. The symbolism and intricacies of the mausoleum reflect the cultural ethos of the Adil Shahi dynasty and their commitment to creating a legacy that transcends the limitations of time. The Gol Gumbaz, beyond its architectural grandeur, is a profound expression of spiritual symbolism, a mausoleum that transcends its earthly purpose. The design, layout, and ornamentation of the structure reflect a meticulous integration of spiritual and religious symbolism, weaving a narrative that goes beyond the mortal realm. The most striking spiritual symbol within the Gol Gumbaz is the central dome itself. In Islamic architecture, the dome represents the cosmic sphere and the celestial realm. The massive dome of the Gol Gumbaz, with its towering presence, symbolizes the heavens and the eternal abode of the divine. The precision and symmetry of the geometric patterns adorning the dome further reinforce the idea of divine order and perfection. The mausoleum's interior, with its elegant calligraphy and Quranic inscriptions, transforms the Gol Gumbaz into a sacred space. The verses from the Quran not only serve an aesthetic purpose but infuse the atmosphere with a sense of divine presence. The choice of black basalt for the cenotaphs, a departure from the more commonly used white marble, is laden with symbolism. Black is often associated with humility and the essence of divine mystery in Islamic tradition. Beyond the architectural elements, the Gol Gumbaz serves as a powerful symbol of spiritual harmony. The mausoleum, housing the remains of rulers from a diverse religious background, encapsulates the syncretic ethos of the Deccan. The Adil Shahi dynasty, known for its tolerance and inclusivity, fostered an environment where different religious and cultural traditions coexisted. The Gol Gumbaz, in this context, becomes a physical manifestation of that harmony, a testament to the ability of art and architecture to transcend religious boundaries. As visitors traverse the gallery of the Gol Gumbaz, overlooking the central chamber, the spiritual symbolism is palpable. The intricate patterns, the play of light on the inscriptions, and the overall design evoke a sense of reverence. It is not merely a mausoleum but a conduit to the divine, where the earthly and the celestial converge in a harmonious symphony. The Gol Gumbaz, with its monumental presence and distinctive architectural style, has left an indelible mark on the artistic and cultural landscape of the Deccan. Its impact extends beyond the confines of Bijapur, shaping subsequent architectural endeavors and influencing the evolution of Deccani art and culture. Architecturally, the Gol Gumbaz set a standard of excellence that inspired generations of builders and designers. The mausoleum's massive dome, supported by minarets, became an iconic template for subsequent structures in the region. The Ibrahim Rouza, a mausoleum built by Ibrahim Adil Shah II, echoes the design elements of the Gol Gumbaz, showcasing the enduring influence of this architectural masterpiece. The Gol Gumbaz's impact on Deccani art is manifested in the intricate stucco work, calligraphy, and geometric patterns that adorn its interior. These artistic elements, characterized by a fusion of Persian and indigenous styles, became emblematic of the Deccani aesthetic. The mausoleum's role as a cultural epicenter during the Adil Shahi rule fostered an environment where poets, scholars, and artists flourished, contributing to the rich tapestry of Deccani culture. In the realm of literature, the Gol Gumbaz serves as a muse for poets and writers, its grandeur inspiring verses that capture the essence of its magnificence. The mausoleum's presence in the literary canon reinforces its cultural significance, becoming not just a physical structure but a symbol that permeates the collective imagination of the region. The Gol Gumbaz's enduring influence is not confined to the past. Today, contemporary architects and artists draw inspiration from its design elements, paying homage to the mausoleum's timeless appeal. Preservation efforts and educational initiatives contribute to a continued appreciation of the Gol Gumbaz's cultural significance, ensuring that its legacy remains vibrant and relevant. Also, it is one of the best examples of Deccan Indo-Islamic architecture. The massive building is built of dark gray basalt. It reaches a height of 51 meters and has an exterior diameter of 44 meters, making it one of the biggest domes ever built. 4 dome-capped towers embellish the structure on all 4 sides. Each of these towers is 7 floors high and includes an internal stairway. Inside the main tomb hall, there is a square podium with a beautifully carved wooden canopy. The cenotaph slab in the middle of the platform denotes the position of the Sultan's real tomb in the ground below. The tomb hall has an area of 18,000 square feet, making it one of the world's largest single-chamber interiors. A whispering corridor runs around the dome's inner edge, an intriguing aspect of Gol Gumbaz. Any sound generated here is amplified at least 7 times. Even the softest noises from the opposite side of the monument may be heard from inside the whispering gallery. This phenomenon is linked to the structure's outstanding acoustics. Another striking feature of this edifice is the lack of towers or pillars that support the massive dome, which is an architectural marvel in and of itself. 8 crossing arches from inside support the dome. Gol Gumbaz is now one of India's most important historical monuments, managed by the Archaeological Survey of India. Its captivating architecture and unique acoustic qualities draw a regular stream of tourists from across the globe. A museum near the structure shows an impressive collection of paintings, Chinese parchments, carpets, and other artifacts. India is popular for its historical monuments that speak louder about the bygone years and its inspiring, strong rulers. Of course, having such a long record of different dynasties ruling the land, there are some monuments which denote the sign of either victory or the desires of kings. Gol Gumbaz is one such instance that is away from fighter stories but is cherished due to its significance with Mohammed Adil Shahi's wish of constructing it as his crown celebration. Some unbelievable characteristics such as 7 tall towers with whispering galleries leave the visitors in amazement. Even after ages, the South Indians are very much curious about the destination where the huge crowds can be witnessed. If you are in process of planning your trip to Karnataka or live there, you must not miss this incredible holiday destination at any cost to give your vacation a worth usage. In conclusion, the Gol Gumbaz stands as a timeless testament to the architectural brilliance, cultural synthesis, and spiritual harmony cultivated during the reign of the Adil Shahi dynasty in Bijapur, Karnataka. This colossal mausoleum, with its iconic dome and whispering gallery, encapsulates the grandeur and opulence of a bygone era, inviting visitors to delve into the rich historical tapestry woven into its stone walls. The Gol Gumbaz's external facade, dominated by massive minarets and a colossal dome, showcases the precision and grandeur of Islamic architecture. The interior, adorned with intricate ornamentation and the unique whispering gallery, unveils a chamber of solemnity and grace, serving as the final resting place for Mohammed Adil Shah and other members of the Adil Shahi dynasty. Beyond its physical attributes, the Gol Gumbaz is a profound expression of spiritual symbolism. The central dome, representing the celestial realm, and the Quranic inscriptions within create a sacred ambiance, transcending the mausoleum's earthly purpose. The choice of black basalt for the cenotaphs symbolizes humility and the essence of divine mystery, reflecting the distinct identity of the Deccani style. The Gol Gumbaz's impact extends far beyond its historical context. Architecturally, it set a standard of excellence that inspired subsequent structures in the region, echoing in the design elements of mausoleums like the Ibrahim Ruza. In the realm of literature, the Gol Gumbaz continues to serve as a muse, inspiring verses that capture its magnificence and cultural significance. Today, the Gol Gumbaz's enduring influence is evident in contemporary architectural and artistic endeavors. Preservation efforts and educational initiatives ensure that its legacy remains vibrant and relevant, allowing future generations to appreciate the cultural richness and historical significance embodied by this magnificent structure. As we continue to explore and celebrate the Gol Gumbaz, may its stories, whispered by the winds of the Deccan Plateau, echo through time, resonating with all who are captivated by its grandeur. Like, share, and subscribe to continue exploring the history.